Welcome back to Cord Cutting Today, where we break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting, including today. Sling TV is launching a new, really nice feature for its free ad-supported streaming service. We'll tell you what it is and what's happening. Philo announced it's over 1 million subscribers, but still not profitable, hoping to do that this year. We'll talk about why streaming services are struggling to become profitable. And there's a new streaming service for sports fans out of Cleveland, making it easy to watch Major League Baseball games for a price. We'll tell you what's happening in these stories and a whole lot more here in a quick second. If you'd like to learn more about these stories, check out the show notes and in the first pinned comment, I'll put a link to each story there so you can read them for yourself, come up with your own opinion. I really would love to hear from you. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, so YouTube recommends our videos to more people. With that said, let's dive into it. All right, Sling TV free stream. This is their free ad-supported streaming service. Has been kind of groundbreaking. If you're not using it, it's got a couple cool features. Most notably was a DVR, free DVR. If you have an account, you can pay a small fee to get even more and be able to DVR all these free channels. Most services that are free ad-supported don't offer that. Well, now they've made it possible to restart programs from the beginning if you join it live. Hey, I'm sure you've probably been on there on Pluto TV, Tubi, and others. You see something, maybe a movie or maybe a show, and suddenly you realize, oh, but it's only over halfway done. Well, now Sling TV is giving you the option to restart from the beginning or resume from the live moment. Now, on the apps on smart TVs, we're seeing it where you can get a prompt to select that. On the website, I saw no prompt, but I was able to rewind back to the beginning of a show when they were actively happening. Pretty nice little feature. Love it. Not sure how many devices this has been rolled out to. We did confirm it on Roku and on the web browser that this was available. So it's great to see Sling TV rolling out new features to make their free ad-supported streaming service even better. Hopefully they continue to roll out new features in the weeks and months to come. It really is one of the better free ad-supported streaming services that no one's talking about out there. All right, next up, Philo announced it reached 1.3 million subscribers and hopes to become profitable this year. Now with this, it's one of the big things. Most streaming services are not profitable, and there's a few big things here. Number one, the cost of content keeps going up. As quick as they think they raise their price to kind of counter that, content companies want more and more money, driving up their difficultness and becoming profitable. Number two is there's two ways these services make a lot of money. Number one is the subscription, right? You give them 20 some bucks, they give you a service, you think we're good. But they also count on the ads the second way. And ad revenue is down, not just for things like Philo, but across the board. After the big election year last year has resulted in ad revenues plummeting as you don't see all those political ads. There's also more places than ever to advertise, not just on TV shows, but on websites and podcasts and social media, and the list goes on. And people have all these places to advertise like you've never seen before. And because it's so many places, it's driven down the cost of ad revenue, and that's impacted things like Philo. Not just Philo, this isn't exclusive to Philo, but all major streaming services are doing this. Disney recently became profitable. Paramount hopes to do the same. Warner Bros. Discovery recently became profitable. They kind of mix HBO in. A lot of people say that distorts it. And other services, though, are far from profitable, like Peacock, which loses hundreds of millions of dollars every in the quarters, and has been slowly chipping away at that, though, and becoming more and more profitable. It'd be interesting. I've said this before, but investors have pulled back heavy from streaming. For years, investors underwrote the cost of all these streaming services. They're not like they used to. It really is a become profitable moment, or you may run out of money here in the next few years. It looks like Philo's going to pull that off. Will others be able to become profitable before they run out of money? It is a real question we'll have to keep an eye on. All right, if you live in Cleveland, Ohio, the Guardians, the Major League Baseball there, is launching a new direct-to-consumer streaming service. The Cleveland Guardians.tv, or CLE Guardians.tv, is launching a new subscription service. It's $19.99 a month or $99.99 a season, which honestly, if you're a big Guardians fan, gives you in-market games that would air on their sports team there, allowing you to stream backed by Major League Baseball, all in-market games. Now, ones that air nationally and things like ESPN are not included, but the ones that air in your in-market through your local regional sports network, also known as RSNs, will be offered there. So one more, it's becoming kind of a standard price of $19.99 a month or $99.99 a year. Honestly, if you're a sports fan, I think a lot of sports fans will happily pay that. I still think if they get that down closer to $15 a month, I think they'll get a lot more subscribers, as a lot more people prefer to pay the monthly versus the yearly. But it's great to see that sports is continuing to become more consumer friendly, more consumer widely available. Hopefully that continues in the future. Major League Baseball has made it very clear they want to end blackouts and make their content more widely available. We'll see how that plays out. Now, if you live outside the market, MLB.TV is still your way to watch those games. All right, Tubi now offers 8 free law and crime channels. These are channels dedicated to crime and law enforcement, including a Tubi original true crime channel, true crimes, crime drama, crime TV, crime thriller, and British crime TV. Tons of content here. If you want to find a full breakdown of all those channels, link in the show notes down below if you want to see that channel. It's really great to see so much content. I know some people say, oh, there's nothing to watch. I actually have found some watching more and more of these free ad-supported services, so I really do enjoy the content. Do you? What do you mostly watch on them? What I've been hearing is these true crime channels are some of the most watched ones on there. All right, the FCC, we talked a little bit about this earlier, but they're cracking down on loud commercials. Now, it's not just on TV, but also on some different places you're seeing it, and this is the idea that the volume is at one level and then the commercials are way up here, right? Significantly louder to get your attention as you go into the bathroom or go into the kitchen. Now, this is a lot of people say, oh, well, YouTube TV, Hulu, Fubo are doing this. It's actually something happening typically at the level of the network, where the network sets these volumes. Not always, but that vast majority of the ads air there. There are a handful of ads that do air at the streaming service or the cable provider level, and that's sometimes it's a few every hour, depends on the channel and the package and all kinds of stuff, time of day. But this will hopefully help not just cable TV subscribers, but streaming subscribers, because it will impact what cable networks are doing with it. Keep an eye on this. This comes as they're having a meeting to talk about this in late February. At the last week of February, they're going to have this meeting. Also, Amazon has a big deal happening around. Its Fire TV Stick 4Ks are on sale for $29.99. Keep an eye on this. The Fire TV Stick 4K, not the Fire TV Stick 4K Max, not the Fire TV Stick HD, but the Fire TV Stick 4K has had some bigger than normal discounts compared to the other Fire TVs. Starting to raise some question, are we about to see a new updated Fire TV Stick 4K? We saw a new Max not that long ago, but will we see a new Fire TV Stick 4K here soon? Would not surprise me at this event, though I do think this upcoming event will be heavily leaning into Alexa and Echoes, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the long reported new premium Alexa, this improved, more powerful Alexa that will come with a monthly fee if you want the premium version, or you'll be able to reportedly be able to keep the current basic version for free with it. And somewhere between $5 and $10 a month is reported to be the price. It wouldn't surprise me to see some new Echo speakers with that, and maybe a new Fire TV. We'll keep an eye on it. I kind of struggle with this because often Amazon kind of segments their product releases. It's not unusual to have just an Echo speaker and Alexa event, and then just a Fire TV event, and then just this or just that kind of announcements. But they've done it in the past where they mix things together. It's really hard to judge what they're going to do. But keep an eye on that. I think we are going to see that long expected improved Alexa. Let's be honest, it was one of the groundbreaking AIs, but it's kind of fallen behind as Google and Apple and ChatGPT and others have been rolling out more and more powerful AI programs. Amazon has not recently. Well, that's it for today. Hey, don't forget we have a free newsletter that you can subscribe to and get all of our news stories in your mailbox every actually 7 days a week, every day. This video comes out every Monday through Friday, but our newsletter, even holidays, comes out. You can find it in the show notes. It's a free newsletter. Every morning I send out the newsletter. Actually, Becca does it. She puts it all together. I send her the stories and she does the work and schedules it. But check it out. Link in the show notes if you want to learn more about subscribing to our free newsletter. And don't forget, if you have some tech support problems related to cord cutting, we have a Facebook group dedicated to answering your cord cutting related questions. The cord cutting tech support page, link to it in the show notes also. Well, that's it for today. Take care. Be safe. I'll be back again real soon. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Take care, everybody. Be safe.